Hey guys, I've just pulled up outside a mate of mine's office, and in there he's got his own little private gym. So we're doing a little PT session for him today. And he's been doing gym for a couple of weeks on his own. He's losing a bit of weight, wants me to come in and give him a few pointers. I'm going to start filming now because I kind of semi want to catch him out. He tells me he's doing everything right, but I know that he'll be ready. But so we'll. I know the gym's in here, but I think he'd be in his office. He is in his office. What's he doing? Oh. I was trying to catch you out.
No, I'm good.
Good lad, good lad.
What happened?
So today so far we've had Optimum organic muesli with skimmed milk.
100 grams.
So, I mean, that
how much sugar's in that? Because normally the mueslis are pretty bad for it.
12.2 for the portion that I had.
50.
Well, that's about the highest sugar of anything in the day that I eat.
Right, okay. And then what else do you have with that?
Just milk. So that's it so far.
That's it?
Yeah, so far.
No eggs, no scoop of protein, nothing?
Not yet,
Okay, no, that's hardly any protein. First thing you want to have in the morning is protein. You can have that later. And then what do you eat?
Well, let's look at yesterday for it now.
Didn't even have a cup of coffee.
Yesterday was a bad one. Let's go for it. Here's a typical one. So a muesli breakfast, 10 to 8.
Right.
Lunch was late because I had a late gym, so protein.
What, 5:30?
Yeah.
10 to 8 to 5:30. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3 meals.
Yeah, I know.
Man alive.
Right,
I thought you said you were watching my videos.
But yeah, I was.
Right, then
I didn't watch it till 5:15. Then dinner.
British baby potatoes.
Yeah,
150 grams.
Yeah.
Right.
I missed lunch, bearing in mind, I was starving. Haddock fillet.
Yeah, spinach, good.
And then snacks. Whilst cooking dinner, because I was starving, slice of ham. What's that? Corn cakes, rice cakes.
More carbs.
With
pickles.
a pickled gherkin.
Corn cake, more carbs. What is that?
And then what's that? Another ham. But for the day, so that's the day's count of everything altogether. So
right.
Protein 96, the goal is 94. Apparently.
96 grams.
Yeah, so
that's pathetic.
Yeah.
Carbohydrates too high. Oh, but you could have. Sugar, look at it. Sugar's nearly. Oh dear.
Not a lot of fat.
That's acceptable.
And then
cholesterol, sodium, potassium, calcium.
I'm struggling with the iron. Everything I eat seems to be low in iron. I don't know what.
You've had one portion of spinach. Yeah.
Okay.
Your 5 a day would bump that right up.
Yeah, that's true.
Or even you have like spinach, peas, or whatever. You just greens.
It is a better one.
And that, I tell you what, that'll make you'll get that on your blood work. I just had a blood test recently, and they measure your hemoglobin counts and your iron count and all that kind of stuff. And even mine was a little bit low, and it was because I was eating broccoli as opposed to spinach. So even the difference in iron between the two is dramatic. So you switch to spinach and then I'm back up.
Yeah, because I found
and if that's low, if my blood hemoglobin's low, then it's not. I'm just your energy levels and everything production's slow. Okay. You've had one portion. What you've done, you've had something in the morning. Yeah. Carb, which is going to keep you going. It's a slow release thing.
Yeah.
You should have had protein in there as well. That's an absolute must.
All you need
to add a scoop of protein and eggs. You need both.
Okay.
So and you'll get better results. And then don't leave it till 8 hours later to eat again, because you're so hungry that your portion control's gone out the window.
But
even though you're snacking,
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so
you can't. You can do it 2 ways and it doesn't work. You put down all the food you want to eat for one day, and it's one big pile, and you eat it all in one go.
Right.
Or you spread that out into 5 meals and you eat it throughout the day.
Okay.
It doesn't. You don't get the same result. So what you're cramming all that into one big meal at the end, and then you're overload.
Okay.
And you just can't.
Because I don't need that much to recover from the gym bit.
Metabolism and digestive system's not as active as it should be. It starts and then it gets halfway through the day, and then actually you'll go into starvation mode, and you'll hold on to everything that you've got left. Yeah. And then you'll eat something and you'll think, oh fucking brilliant, here we go. And they'll think, I'm only still eating. Oh, I'll give up. I can't go. Okay. So you're stop, start.
Yes,
as opposed to constant.
That makes sense. So this thing, I don't know how accurate this is, but I mean that's a whole bag of spinach. literally a 100-gram bag,
Yeah.
and that says iron 0. I don't believe that.
No, that's
spinach is high in iron.
Yeah, it's rubbish. Yeah.
So yeah, so I don't know how, but this is what everybody uses that I've been.
Right. What is it?
My fitness plan.
Yeah. That's weird.
I mean, it gives me a target per day, so I can log in everything. But targets. This is to lose weight, obviously, for me.
Yeah.
So the target's 17.
So like that, that's fine. So if you we go back up to so you had that.
That's Wednesday.
Oh, okay. So that's a bit different. Watch out for the milk, 'cause it's got the sugar in it.
That's skimmed milk.
Okay, so here you go. So you had spinach, good, potatoes, but so it's like that's probably after training.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. So
Yeah.
good. But then later in the day, you're having more carbs. I know it's only one, but you don't need it. You haven't earned it. Don't have it. Whereas you'd be better off eating that like an hour, 2 hours ago for now.
So what would you do here? Because the theory was here, that's Wednesday, Tuesday was leg day. By the end of Wednesday, I'm really in pain. So I'm thinking, what do I need to eat? So I'm eating carbs, thinking that's going to help me start walking again. What would be the food to eat in that?
Protein. Protein repairs muscle.
Okay.
Your muscles aren't made of carbs at all. Zero
So
carbohydrates in your muscles.
Okay.
So you hurt,
Yeah.
you need protein.
Okay.
And you need amino acids.
Yeah, but
that's what your muscles
I
are
don't
made
think I'd
of.
put the amino drinks in it.
So like, if it was a surgeon and you'd ripped a muscle and he's trying to repair it, he'd repair it with protein and aminos. He wouldn't go in there and put carbs in there. That's pointless. Carbs have made you that.
Yeah, gotcha. That's it.
If you haven't earned them, don't eat them.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, so like this morning, I would have got, if I was you, I would have got up, had a scoop of protein shake. You could add like half that muesli, knowing you're going to train.
I mean that's kind of.
So if you had
in
like
the bubbles,
50 grams of muesli, I'd get rid of it actually. Just go porridge because it's got less sugar in it. 50 grams. You could split the carbs in two. So have 50 grams of muesli.
Yeah.
Have a 3-egg omelette and a scoop, just one scoop, a small scoop of protein for breakfast with a coffee. And then knowing we're going to train at about 12:30, 1:45, so that would be about 8 o'clock, 7:30,
Yeah.
8:30, 9:30, 10, 12. So yeah, about 10:30, 11 o'clock, you can have the other 50 grams of muesli and your BCAAs, and then we'll train now. You can even have a pre-workout caffeine.
Fuel.
Yeah, perfect.
So how long before
because
training?
all this in there, you're going to be burning carbs, not fats.
And the carbs after breakfast have gone now, or stored.
You'll probably use them, but yeah, it's gone past the 3 hour, 4 hour mark. You've kind of lost it a little bit.
So better if I'm usually 2 hours before the gym, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you could even have a coffee like in 20 minutes before we start. Bang, do your workout, have your protein shake, and then an hour and a half have your new potatoes, haddock, and spinach, and then eat like again, but with no carbs.
Yeah.
And then go to bed, or maybe even a protein shake, the bedtime snack or whatever.
Yeah, cool. I haven't had the bedtime snacks much because I didn't think I needed them. To be fair, I wasn't really.
Doesn't matter. Your body will love
anyway.
it. Yeah, your body will love. Well, if you've just eaten all that food actually at 8 o'clock at night, I probably wouldn't bother.
Yeah, because I ate quite late anyway. So, yeah.
But if you'd done, if you say that your last meal within the last hour or two of going to bed and you'd space the other meals out nicely, then yeah, having that in your stomach when you go to bed, your body's going to love it, especially if you go train the next day.
Gotcha. Okay. Which I am generally every day. Monday to
So you're not doing too bad. You just need instead of the big gaps, you just need to make that nice and consistent. And you'll see your weight and everything will be just dramatically better, and it will just shed off faster and more consistent.
I mean, from
your weight won't fluctuate so much like you said on some of your text messages.
Yeah, I mean, from the way I've been doing it the last few weeks, so I've been kind of watching the weight for a while. I mean, that's generally.
Yeah,
so started off at 230. That was holiday, so it went straight back up again. But then, I mean, over time, so it's.
Crikey! So you've lost 20 something pounds.
Yeah. I mean, that was from June, but to be fair, I'm counting it from here because I went back up again.
Holiday, yeah. So when was that? Mid-July.
So mid-July.
Mid-August, mid-September. So 2.5 months, and you've done 22 pounds.
Yeah.
Good effort. Like I said, you can tell it.
Yeah. But that's probably mainly from getting in the gym every day. But if I got the diet right as well.
The gym's going to help, and then you're going to make gains anyway because you've got quite a bit of excess you're trying to get rid of. So you're going to make gains, but it will slow up at some point.
Yeah.
And then that's when you can get a bit more specific about timings and even changing your training. So, like the session we're going to do today is pretty generic, but it's just ideal for exhausting your muscle, burning fat, but keeping lean muscle. So it's trying to get what you want. You want to trim down and get a bit of shape and the muscle. And then also it's just and that style of training, more than riding your bike and whatever, just boosts testosterone levels, and testosterone builds muscles.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Normally before the gym I'd have my pre-workout and creatine. Is that normal?
Get it in.
Get that in.
Yeah. Get it in.
It tastes like crap, but it seems to...
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Good. Optimum. That's fine. That's popular. What flavour you got?
Blueberry or something, I don't know. Just tastes like...
Blue raspberry.
Tastes like shit.
It's all healthy stuff, natural.
No colours or anything.
Brilliant. Yeah, get it down there. Not Effectiv are basically just copying Optimum Nutrition, and everything they do is the same as them, ingredients and formula-wise. That's an American company. That's a UK company. They're trying to have exactly the same product and then just slightly undercut.
So I've bought cheaper stuff before, and it doesn't dissolve properly. You end up with lumpy bits. That's perfect. That just turns into liquid straight away.
Yeah.
You don't get all those lumps. And mixing into yogurt and stuff.
Chocolate mint, quite nice.
To be fair, you can't tell any difference between that taste-wise and all that.
No, I doubt it. Yeah, I know this one in there, but yeah.
What are the aminos like in it? 'Cause I know this one. I don't know how they compare. I mean, I'm having my amino drinks anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, it'll have a little bit in there and it doesn't really state it, does it?
Yeah, I could probably work it out.
Don't know why doesn't put it on the list. These guys do, I know that, because it's similar, similar to what we sold in Reflex. So,
I mean, they're like 80 quid a ton now, so it's ridiculous.
Are they? Yeah,
Yeah,
to me, it's a 5.5 grand is perfect, so that's about right. I think that's got to be it's about the same, I think, but I don't know what
But even if that didn't have as much, if I'm having a BCAA drink while I'm working out anyway, surely I'm getting...
Yeah, so you've taken your BCAAs before. Oh, there you go, Pro BCAA.
Yeah.
So you've got some on there as well.
That's the one I've had today, but I'm just running
And you go drink? Do you drink something on?
I haven't
in the
done a
gym?
BCAA. Normally, I've only done it today because I was a little pick me up because that's got caffeine in it as well. So so I'll have a BCAA while I'm working out instead of just plain water.
Just checking these. Some of these have got like quite good digestive enzymes, so they help digest it nicely. Breaks it down really well. I'm sure that's probably the same. Yeah, so I mean, generally rule of I'd have BCAA capsules an hour before, and then have a BCAA powder drink during, and then wouldn't bother with any for the rest of the day, pretty much.
Any benefit?
I have it because it's in the protein, so I'm getting it off afters. You can, if you're training quite a lot, or you're a bit tired, or whatever, you can take some just before you go to bed, and whether you put a scoop of that in, that powder in with your bedtime snack, or just drink it like you just...
But yeah, because normally the tablets I haven't got purely because I'm crap at drinking enough water during the day.
Yeah.
And I find if I have a BCAA drink, it makes me drink the water because I'm having it at the same time. So you can't overdo that. You just won't absorb it if you have too much.
13 grams per serving. Yeah, why not?
So if I end up with two of them, there's no sugar in it.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Rather than drinking orange squash, I'll just drink the orange one of them. It's better for you.
Same thing. Yeah.
Stuff in it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you can have them before and during. It's in your protein for afters, and then you can have it before bed if you want to.
Yeah, cool.
But generally, it's more like the more muscle you've got, the more you're going to want.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about if you skip
not
it
quite
or
there
whatever. I
yet.
wouldn't worry about it.
I'm not running on the deficiency.
I said no mobile phones, but yeah, he's brought his phone in. He's adamant, but no mobile phone.
I've tried this since I started.
So what we're going to do, about widths apart, probably push you, keep you a little bit straighter, just anything that's comfortable. And the best spots you literally want to go as low as you can, and it is better for your joints and everything like that. And then just nice and up. The idea is you want to try and keep your back as straight as possible. Stand up nearly straight like that. And what we're going to do as well, when we put some weight on it, is we're going to focus on your technique as well. So you want a nice and slow control down, and a slight pause at the bottom, and then a little bit of a drive to the top.
Okay.
So just slow down fast up. You'll see that now. A bit more stretching and then we'll slowly put a bit of weight on to a bit of a warm up. I don't want to go straight in very heavy and then Okay folks, we're just going to fast forward a little bit here just because we're going to get Jay to do a little bit of a warm up. As you can see, we're just putting a little bit of weight on. We've already checked his technique a little bit. It's not great, but you know, we're just going to keep monitoring that. As you can see, just helping him out the whole time. Just adding a little bit of extra weight, just getting him warmed up. Again, checking his form, and we're going to get into it in a second. So, you know, technique when it comes to this is ideal. You can hurt your back, you can hurt your knees, the whole thing. So having someone there just to spot you, just to watch what you're doing, check your form the whole time, does really help. And not just because it's going to prevent the injuries, but you just want to get best form with everything. The better form, the better the muscles, the better the workout.
You're not going to do that, do you? So am I doing initially how many? So now 6. Just keep thinking of form. 2 more. I think that's about it. Go on, put it up. On the rack. I think I'll get up on number 6.
So just because it was a touch heavier, we just went on. You're going about 80-85% of what your maximum one rep is. So it was a touch heavy for him. So we're just going to take 5 kilos off, just so he can just get a few more reps out on the rest of it.
And then straight into it. So pick it up again. Now you're going to failure. Failure. I mean, it might be that. The idea is that you've done some nice exercise at the start with good form. We're kind of exhausted your muscles, and now we're going to go for the proper firming. Okay, so there's one. Try to keep it under tension, so just stop a little bit lower at the top. And down. Come on. 2. Sorry, 3 is it? 4. Good. 5. 6. Come on. Go on, give me 1 more. That's it, put it back. Short rest and we'll do 1 more and that's the first set done. 19, 20. Go. The same again, want to get 8 there, see if you can get another 8. You can go 1 better, that'd be good.
See, we can watch here now. What he's done is he's done a set of 6.
Nice and low, good.
Then 20-second rest, and then he's done as many reps as possible. 20-second rest, and then we're on the final, as many reps as possible. Now you're training your quads here and your legs, but if you look, so you're supposed to bend at your knees, but you see he's bending at his waist, and what that's doing is pushing his head over, it's arching his back, etc. So his form's actually getting worse, and the more tired he's getting, the worse the form's getting. So, you know, you need to work the muscles, concentrate on the muscles, focus on the muscles that you're actually working, and have a good technique. He's doing like a sort of semi-deadlift squat. So just be careful with that. Technique and form is key. So again, just constantly checking his form. I'm looking after the clock, so he's had a 2.5 minute rest. And that's 1 superset that he's going to do. He's going to do 3 of these. So again, he's got 6 controlled ones. He's going to have a quick 20-second rest, and then he's going to do as many as he can. Again, I'm just constantly looking at his form, mainly just his injuries and stuff. And the more tired he's getting, you can watch it. Even at high speed here, you can watch it. You know, his back's bending. He's bending at the waist too much. But the bonus here is you've just got to, it's always good to have someone there to spot you, just to get that extra 1 or 2 reps out. Really, really good.
So yeah, so we're going to do the same principle what you're going to do. You're going to do 6 nice and controlled lifts. And again, you're nice and slow control all the way to your chest. A slight pause. And drive to the top. So nice 6, nice and controlled. And then when you go, and then you rest. And then when you do your normal sets, still go low, but try and keep it more under tension. You're stronger than I am. Right, let's go. That's one, Efectiv.
Give it a little wiggle.
Alright? Okay.
Where do you think? So normally I do that, but the thumb's there, so I make sure I'm equal.
Wherever's comfy, so the narrower the grip,
Yeah.
the more you work in the middle. So you want to go somewhere in the middle so you get the whole thing.
Gotcha.
So 6 nice and controlled ones and then put it back.
So if you can see here, Jay's actually got quite an arch in his back. His back, because the t-shirt's in the way a little bit, his back is actually slightly arched and off the bench. And the minute he complains about it, he's got sore hips. Just because his back is not flat and supported on the bench.
What's the gap?
10, maybe the same to 20 seconds.
Same again.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this, all the way down, hit your chest, but not all the way to the top. Just bang them out. And as many as you can. Good. Good. Strong, it's good. See, you should do 2 more after that. You gave up 2, you got to 10 and thought that'll do.
Okay.
You've got 2 more in there for sure.
I did find the round numbers are tempting, aren't they? It's just 11. I read from the origins of 10 and 3 the other day. Remember that?
No.
Apparently, Second World War, injured soldiers getting them back en masse because they had to do something that fits everyone.
Yeah.
So there's always 10 and 3, 10 and 3.
Right, let's go.
Look at each individually.
So, same again, and then you're going to have a long rest afterwards.
My hips always hurt.
Bang them out. No, come on. Rest.
That weight rest is about what I've lost. Pick it up and feel. Oh, is it? Yeah. That's pretty much bang on what I've lost in the last 2.5 months. So you carry that around with you and walk around. That's what I feel like different.
Holy shit, that's quite heavy. God, can you imagine riding your bike with that? Driving extra weight around.
That's what I might do actually. Like, because I'm not bothered about time, stick that on and go for a bike ride.
No, I was going to say you're easier without it. Yeah, can you imagine if you ditch that weight off of your bike.
Well, if you were training, if you wore that when you were training and then on race day you don't, you'd be like, you'd be like, wow, I spent an extra 10 grand on the best bike. You'd never lose that much fun.
So 6 nice and controlled ones.
Oh yeah, not much back.
Okay, so we've had the little chat actually off camera about him having his back flat on the bench to support it, and instantly he said it straight away. Oh, yeah, it's taking all the pressure off my hips. It's so much nicer. He can focus on the lift.
6. Come on. You know what to do.
So hopefully you noticed that at the beginning of each exercise, you know, you set the machine up and you check your form and you check your position and everything, make sure it's all correct. So you're doing, again, form is key here. You might as well get your form right. Don't worry about big weights. I'd rather you get your form absolutely spot on. The quality of your workout, the quality of your muscles, and the quality of the results is well worth it.
This way, isn't it? Yeah. Perfect.
Sorted.
What weight again? I'm doing it on that here. You do it 1,000.
Argos kick.
You can do it. Today we'll do it that way around.
I kind of vary them,
But yeah, what you can do once a week, do it the other way around because it pulls more of your bicep in.
Yeah.
So I want to do it that way around, so you're going to move more shoulders and down your back, a bit more specific.
How many?
So you want 6 nice and controlled ones. So yeah, you can see it's not ideal. You can see like he can't stretch his arms right the way to the top. So with a better machine, whereas a better wrench, you really want to extend all the way to the top, so you get a full stretch and get a proper pull all the way down your back, and get a much better workout. What I'm doing for him here as well, this is just a good example. You saw it on the bench press more. Having someone there to spot you. One, they're pushing you on. You're going to do a little bit more. You're also going to get an extra 1 or 2 reps out of there. And you'll see it in a minute when he starts his set. I'm hardly doing anything. I'm just doing enough just so he can squeeze it all the way to the bottom of the movement and get out an extra 1 or 2 reps.
Make your form. To your chest a bit more. I'll give you one more right to your chest. Right in.
Yeah.
Again, abs, you don't have to, we're going to do 3 sets of 10.
Okay.
But I think the gloves now. It is literally, this is all form. So you want to go down, let it stretch, and then you want to have quite a fast, and then you want to proper contract at the top, so it's still under tension. So you don't want to go all up here, there's no tension there. You want to stop about here, and it's a squeeze for a second, and then back stretch. Two.
Done our 3 exercises, squats, bench press, and the pull down, lat pull down, and we're just finishing off with abs. I've always finished off with abs. I think it is the better way of doing it, because you do use your abs and your core during all the other exercises we've done. So they get a bit of use already, and then you finish them off with the proper sets and reps at the end.
Oh, so it's only 10, he'll be alright. Actually,
I'm not.
You're going to quite hard.
Wherever your hands
So you put your hands wherever you want. Generally, you put your hands somewhere down here, it's easy. The further back there, it gets harder. So I generally, why not? Or just I do it on my chest, so up, and then just nicely contract. Just hold it for a second at the top. Then down, then stretch, up, pause, then down, stretch, up, pause, down, that's it.
How many? 8.
Yeah, so that one,
Easy 8.
now to know, is it off? So we'll just do it on the top. Yeah, so anything crunch-wise, so with a slight decline it does work a little bit lower, then it allows you to stretch more at the bottom. When you get down there, you feel it stretching there. Okay. Same with on there, leg raiser generally will work the lower half better, and then a flat crunch works the top half. Okay. So that's why we'll do a decline to get a bit of everything and then crunch at the top. Okay. Leg raises. Yeah, I'll show you. Not bad, yeah.
Okay, you don't need to watch us do sit-ups. We're just doing 3 sets of 10 each, just back to back. Abs done properly, once they've sort of developed a little bit, you can do them once a week. You can go through periods of, they do like a lot of exercise, so you can actually go through periods of sort of overworking them, doing them a whole time. But then you can sort of back off to just once a week. And the best thing to bring out your abs and get a slim stomach is diet.
So again, just when you do a simple crunch, you can have either hands on your chest, hands on the side, hands on the knees if you want. And it's the same thing, just up, and you'll feel a nice hold, just pause at the top, and then back.
Your feet coming off the ground on purpose?
No, I didn't need to do that. Well, again, we're just going to do 3 sets of 10.
Ah, yes, it's not handy.
So, maybe it up.
Literally can't go.
That's alright, so you're getting up and then feeling tension.
I'm like that.
That's the target.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can feel you're doing something.
I suppose no matter what I'm
It
doing,
doesn't matter whether you're going all the way up.
the fact that I can feel the muscle
Yeah.
at its limit. That's it.
Yeah, you've got it under like this, it's all under tension. But you can feel it, yeah. So it's still a job.
Yeah, just 3 sets of 10. Enough rest in between, not a mega amount. And after this, we are done.
I do see what I'd normally do now.
To that.
One scoop away? That's the way with it.
Yeah, so what it says. Mix 1 scoop with 200 ml of water. And that gets you...
200 ml, is it? I always fill it up. 200's nothing.
Yeah, whatever.
Like that.
Yeah. That gets you 21 grams of protein, so...
Get my water in then as well.
Yeah, that's fine. So, I mean, it's not actually a lot, actually. If you... 111 calories. So I do a lot of mine on calories because of cycling.
Yeah, of course.
So I'd do...
You're burning like 2,000 calories.
so I have up to like 400 calories after. So I'd have 4 scoops of that.
Yeah, sure.
But I might have ridden for like 4 hours.
Yeah, you've done like 2,500
Or like this morning, I think I had 250 calories, so that's 2.5 scoops of that. But then, yeah, I'm looking at like calorie counting more than you just want to have a look at protein.
Yeah.
Protein. Love this, I love it. I mean, I turned the sound off just because Jay's mixed it up and he just necks it off in one, and that's how you should do it. Not sipping champagne and sitting around. Mix it up, get it in the system.